Isn't this a nice Christmas, Stanley? No commercialism and shopping, just a nice fire and family.
Ready?
And yes.
All I know for sure is that his brain matter has been completely liquefied.
And hopefully we are live. Hello. As Friday night hockey continues. We're so ready for this. Prepared, no, but ready. Yes. I am Winners with the One. I'm here with Aila, and we are here to bring you all the action as the HQML continues here on Season 10. Wow, Season 10. I have to stop and reflect every time. That's, I don't know. I would say it's an achievement. It feels like an achievement. But we are here to bring you all the action. And that is a lot of action tonight, as it turns out, as we are bringing you a whole bunch of games. Okay, good, it's working. Okay, great. Had to check. It's hard to do all this solo, but luckily I'm not solo because I have Aila here with me to help out. And we've got, let's see what the lineup is. First game is going to be the Knights of Jerusalem versus the Freedom Commies, and this is going to be a good game right here. And after that, the Utopic Unicorns will be taking on the Minnesotans. Then we'll get to look at the bots, I think, in between as our halftime entertainment, and that will be fun. It's always fun. Mighty Dicks will be taking on Seuss is Loose here in about an hour. And PB versus Elf4D to end things up. So that is a phenomenal group right there. And this should be a phenomenal evening of entertainment. So we are glad that you could join us tonight. Still just kind of getting settled in here. Thanks for bearing with us. Good times, good times. Right now we're just watching Matt getting warmed up. And the guys are ready. I can reset this for him. Oh, good. He's got it. Okay. Thank you, DVD, for resetting the game. No, we're not going to exit. I don't know how people do all this. And then keep up with everything, all the drama on top of it. There is no way. Anyway, we're in the second week of the regular season as we're scheduled for last week, and we ended up skipping. They had a draft for another league that went late. So he said, you know what? Go ahead and move that, as most of the people involved here, many of them were involved there. So now it looks like the game is about to begin, so we can just get into calling this thing, which is good. That is our strength, Aila. Okay, for the Freedom Commies in red, it is Hippo, Matt, Sammy, and Crab in a Tree. I keep looking for that other player, but remember it's 4v4, the good old-fashioned way. And for Knights of Jerusalem in blue, Zam, defenseman Jerry, Meat Flail? Okay, and Kermit the Frog. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. So should be a good game. We're underway with it. And a long shot to start things off, and already a save made by Meat Flail. It may be Meat Fail. I've got to change the fonts too. So many things to do. The puck is up on top and dislodged right in front, slapped away. As Sammy there to clear that one out, and just in the nick of time. That landed in a very dangerous spot. Now cleared around. Meat to Kermit. He's going to let this go. Hippo now to pick it up for Freedom Commies. Zam chases him. And will recover the puck here. Chance shot across the crease and does not go. And on the follow-up, stolen and a nice pass ahead. Crab in a Tree is going to get to this first. And the moves are there. The shot's there and off the post. Oh, a tough one. A tough one indeed. And so a couple of opportunities, a couple of near misses, and there's one just knocked out of the sky by Sammy on a huge save. That was headed right for the corner of the net. The rebound chipped through. No, cleared away. Big defensive stop. And I couldn't tell whether that was Matt or Hippo. I believe it was Hippo. We'll give him credit because we'll be calling Matt's name enough anyway, probably, as this night goes on. He's back in action, folks. And a long shot here. Actually, was trying to tap that down in front, grabbing a tree. But it will sail overhead. And so a very spirited game so far here in this first period of action. And just kind of pacing ourselves here because it is a long night of hockey. But it will no doubt be an entertaining night of hockey. We try to keep it entertaining at the very least. And, ooh, beautiful pass fed through, and he just let that through and decided to screen off Sammy and see if he could let it sneak past. But, again, Sammy, very alert to knock it away. We're at the 2-minute mark now. Crab in a Tree carrying it across the point. Shot, save, made, Meat. He will take advantage of this to try to get a pass ahead. But it is going to go back to the Freedom Commies in their zone. They will begin from there and just dump it in. Now the chase begins. Defenseman Jerry and Crab in a Tree racing to this in the corner. And slapped up against the boards. This one does not land in front like before. But this is our game, says Matt. It's not for Russia? That's good. I was talking about that guy that came in when we first started playing this. And why you play this game? This game is for Russia. But it's starting to become more of a game for North America as well. This is, of course, a free game made by Cryptic Sea. It is Hockey ? It is a first-person hockey simulator. I believe the only one of its kind in history. So a history-making game by Cryptic Sea that you can find for free at hockey.com. And if you want to get involved in the community, definitely check out r/hockey ? You can see it right there. It's on Reddit. the hip website for all the kids. You can see it there on the HQML logo when people breeze by it there at center ice. And they breezed by it quite a bit in this first period, but still no score. But not for lack of trying for both of these teams. This is a pretty evenly matched game, I would say. You can't get much more even than a tie. So 13 seconds left in the first period. It may remain that way. We'll see if Hippo goes for this here. He's got Matt. He's got time. 1 second. Shoots and scores with no time left on the clock. And a ridiculous move for Matt. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Every time. Every time. So what we thought was going to be a 0-0 tie going into the first intermission. Instead, Hippo finds Matt, and Matt finds the net, as he often does. So Freedom Commies on the board. Knights of Jerusalem with the puck on the opening draw of the second period. Here is Zam. And he will slide this one in front. Nobody there to pick that up, though, so this will be cleared out. And now Dick McButts is on the ice. And there's a name we have not seen in a minute, and one of the all-time great players of the game. So it is good to see McButts back in action. So they've got Matt and Dick McButts and Crab in a Tree, and they're bringing the big guns out here. See how that progresses in the second period. Something tells me a 1-0 lead isn't going to be enough to hold things. But a shot now off the side of the net, looks like. So it will be KOG taking this. Again, Zam. Double coverage. And now taken in by Kermit the Frog. Dick McButts here on the other end, just waiting for it. And now the puck is going back and forth from zone to zone as things get a little cluttered, as they sometimes will. But Dick McButts now always going for a very similar shot to what Matt did in the first period. One just a little wide. So going for some extra style points are these Freedom Commies, and they looked good in the preseason. They're looking good here in the regular season. Knights of Jerusalem, of course, coming in one of the strongest teams in the league. The abbreviated season last time was kind of a breakthrough season for Knights of Jerusalem. And they looked like they were on their way to possibly taking it all the way to the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup. But alas, things got all weird, and, well, here we are in Season 10. That's all I can tell you about that. So, progress marches on, and a nice pass through. And he tries to tap it back, but KOG springing back on defense to keep that one away. Is that Big V? Yeah, see, I don't know. Who is anybody really, right? But you can't always tell. Is that Dick McButts for sure? Who knows? It certainly looks like him as far as playing style. But Big V, one of the great players of the game as well, certainly capable of doing a Dick McButts impression if need be. Looking for the wraparound here, and Dick McButts, by any name you want to give him, shoots and scores 2-0 on the wraparound. What a play.
Hell yes.
So Knights of Jerusalem with a chance here at the faceoff circle. Shot save. As once again, big plays from the goalie position, Sammy. We near the 1 minute mark of the second. Freedom Commies with a 2-goal lead. Knights of Jerusalem pressing the issue here. Defenseman Jerry now. And this puck is loose. It will be Dick McButts again. Oh, an empty net. And he'll take it. Matt will take the assist. And the Freedom Commies will take a 3-goal lead. How about that?
This is something else.
Yeah, and a big play there by Meat Flail to get that one out. He's tired of these Freedom Commies on his Monday to Friday planes. So clearing the way quickly, and now Dick McButts will try again, possibly from center ice. Oh, that one comes back to him and swatted away. Had a couple of chances at that. Oh, now Knights of Jerusalem. Oh, but stolen and shot immediately with a hard grounder. And they may have time for another one here. 8 seconds left. Takes his time, moves it across. Beautifully played, Matt, to Dick McButts. And the hat trick. Wow.
Yes, indeed.
Even Meat Cell's like, hey, you got to give him credit, man. These are some good-looking plays we're seeing here. This is some high-level hockey question mark, to be sure. We are glad you're here to witness it with us tonight here on the Independent Broadcast Network. Good to be back. Good to be doing stuff. And good to have you with us. Third period begins, and a wild one here as the Freedom Commies are not only scoring goals, they're scoring goals that make great players like a Meat Sale just go, man, what can you do? What can you do? There, and Hippo asks if there's a mercy rule. There is no mercy rule. And almost, just on the line, but not over. And that is so close. The Knights of Jerusalem almost breaking up the shutout there. And Freedom Commies instead taking it the other way, almost off the deflection here. And puck is stolen. KOG will have another chance at it. This one blocked on the pass. It will bounce to defenseman Jerry. They quickly surround him. A player of the caliber of defenseman Jerry, you can't give him room like that. So, and the Freedom Commies, a veteran team, they know this. And so they're doing their best. But here he is, defenseman Jerry. He's loose. He shoots. He scores! Putting the biscuit in the basket. All the way from Scotland, defenseman Jerry. 4-1 your score. What a play.
Yes, very well played.
And so could this be time for a comeback? Yeah. He's playing with 200 ping. So all the people are griping about lag. There you have it. You're not going to get much worse ping than 200. And this is on the Roy Awacheese server, which is in Chicago, Illinois, on the fastest internet backbone in the world. So hopefully all but crab in a tree with the off-speed shot. We'll tack on another one for the Freedom Commies. Another assist from Matt. 5-1. That's where we're at now with 2.5 minutes left in the third period. Possible chance here. As KOG, will they work for the wraparound as well? Yes, they will, and zam! Very nicely done. So that will make it 5-2. Another high caliber player there, that Zam. Oh, chipped away as that was almost another one for the Freedom Commies as we near the 2-minute mark. And there it is. Nope, maybe yes. Following up is Dick McButts, his fourth of the game. Shoots the puck, bounces it front, crashes the net, finishes it off. 4-goal lead. So the Freedom Commies looking like they are pushing their way to victory here. But KOG has 2 minutes left to make a miracle happen and room to do it. He will go to the face-off circle. He's taking it all the way here. Oh, just a little wide. Kind of got away from him at the end of that play. So now it will be McButts. And he will sail this one up to the top of the point. And cleared away. So, yeah, good effort from Knights of Jerusalem. They came with their good players, and they scored the kind of goals you need to score to win. But even they were just kind of marveling at what we've seen from the Freedom Commies here. It's like, what can you do? Yes. There are some of these that will definitely be highlight reel material. And Freedom Commies definitely a team to watch as we go forth into the season. Now trying to sneak one into the slot. Oh, but that one waved off by Sammy on a big save. And so, yeah, big work from Sammy, too. And it's not just the goal scorers. They are bringing the total package out here. They're looking good, not only on offense, but on defense and in the net. KOG has put capital skis in, getting everybody some ice time. As time runs out on this one, the GGs come out, and Freedom Commies will take the first win of the night over the Knights of Jerusalem. 6-2, your final, but not our final, as we have more games to come. So next we'll be looking at the Utopic Unicorns as they will be taking on the Minnesota Minnesotans. The Minnesotans are a new team on the scene. And wait, BG has UUMN. That's not confusing at all, BG. That's great. Okay. We may have people double dipping here. I do not know. There are like strict and rigid rules against playing for other teams. So not as much as other leagues. Not as much as other leagues, but the rules are there nevertheless. Utopic Unicorns are here, and they have a bunch of people, as always. So I see at least one Minnesotan here. They will probably all show up at once. And they've got 2 minutes here in the warm-up. So, yes, the HQML has made it to Season 10. And the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup awaits the winner of Season 10. So many of the greats have achieved that pinnacle of esports victory, but okay. Yeah, if Matt's team doesn't show, I'll 1v5 UU for fun. Yes, says Claude. We've seen Claude do it before. I remember the night that he took on the Knights of Jerusalem single-handedly and did pretty well. Did pretty well. So we're awaiting to see if the Minnesotans are going to be here. Maybe it's a protest against the injustices of the league. I don't know. It looks like they have 3 people. The Minnesotans. So normally you want to have at least 4. And so we're waiting for the go ahead here as Novastar is asking if UU can join. I guess so. That's fine. What are we waiting for? It's always something. Okay, so Claude is actually on the puck benders. I believe they do have a game tonight. I think Team Fancy is the bye week team. We do have 9 teams this time around, and they're not just small teams. They're big teams. So, which is supposed to help with attendance. Right. But Dalfan is playing Skyrim, so I don't know if yeah. Oh, it's not going to let me talk. Oh, okay, there he is. Okay, good. So only the chat sees my, or only the stream sees my shade being thrown because of the chat bug. Which, yeah, we got the message. We're asking what are the things that the community wants fixed or changed in the game. And they gave us a list, which is awesome. So we kind of know what are the problems with 55. Now, I'm not sure whether there'll be further work done on 55. I suspect not, but if nothing else, those changes will certainly go into the 62 version of the game, which is still an active work in progress. And it appears that all the teams are here. So surely they are not going to let this 4-minute warm-up. Okay. Are you guys ready? Yes, I believe they look ready. Utopic Unicorns are ready. And okay, they say they are working on it. Sort of a tradition of the Dow fan teams. Wait out the entire warm up. I think that probably that is so that they can do the inspiring speech, the Gene Hackman and Hoosiers speech, the John Belushi speech about was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor speech. But the time for speeches is through, as Utopic Unicorns is here. And they will be in blue. Their starting four will be Aila Unicorn, Nova Star, Wearing Actual Skates, and Legendary Trev. So a very fun team, the Utopic Unicorns. They always have a good time. They take HQML just as seriously as one would like HQML to be taken, in that they are having a good time and they're showing up and they're playing, and that has led to their success in HQML. There weren't always successes to write home about, but they kept plugging away. And now definitely a solid team. So here is Dalfam, BGP, Chan Hassan, and gonna need one more, fellas. They can always elect to take one of the bots, as DVD has made Patrick Sharp a free agent, an unrestricted free agent. So if a team, oh, there he is, and joining the game is Patrick Sharp. The AIs are taking over. Like I said, one day it'll just be, we won't even have to show up for this. It'll just be Aila casting and Patrick Sharp and bots playing. Oh, a shot early. Does not go. They've got an empty net here to shoot at, and Nova Star will take advantage of it. Top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. And it is 1-0. Wow.
Yes, indeed.
So the Utopic Unicorns score first, Aila. And okay, so looks to be that, have they got four? Yes, Great Wall of St. Paul is here. So they didn't need Patrick Sharp after all. I believe he might actually be playing for the Mighty Dicks tonight, according to DVD. And after this game, we'll definitely see the bots in action at halftime. Oh, how did that not go? A near miss for UU. Or for the Minnesotans, I should say. UU is in blue, the Minnesotans in red. And already a goal on the board here. About a minute and a half into this thing. I'm not sure how these teams are going to approach this one. Strategy?
As Dr. K would say, there is still a lot of hockey left to play.
Yes, and Nova Star is playing it as he scores his second of the game to make it 2-0. So the Unicorns are up and moving here early on in the first period. And now trying to push this one out again. They will carry this back into their own zone. VG following closely. Is wearing actual skates with the puck. Now just trying to get it out of danger. Now they've got it behind the net. And a battle will ensue for that. The Minnesotans are going to come away with it. But chipped loose. We'll go back into the other zone. We'll see Great Wall of St. Paul. Oh, he lets it go and gets it back now. Yeah, so with the 4v4, they didn't have that extra player to go ahead and cover where that puck was going to be. But then again, it also gives the goalies a little bit more freedom to roam around. And you see a little bit more activity outside of the crease in the 4v4 game for goalies. People keep asking about the goalie mod, which DVD is working on. We're going to be putting that in, but not sure what the timeline on that is. He's trying to get that to work properly. So right now, if you're playing goalie, all you've got is the stick, and specifically the blade, to make stops. And with the goalie mod that's being worked on, you'll be able to use the full body, but wearing actual skates. Adding to the total for Utopic Unicorns with a nice shot there to make it 3-0. My goodness.
Quite impressive, I must say.
Great Wall of St. Paul says, I suck, sorry. No, man, these are some good shots that are coming in from the Unicorns. And like I say, with the tools, there's a big wraparound by Chanhassen to put the Minnesotans on the board. 3-1, and we have a game on our hands. I think these guys are actual Minnesotans. So, shout out to Minnesota. I have been there. I had a good time in Minnesota. Stole a cop car. I think the statute of limitations is up on that. Chanhassen with his second goal of the game. And we have a 1-goal game now. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Absolutely. This thing on? Great. Hello? Yes. Okay. All sorts of technicals happening here, but not in this game. We've got a pretty close one here with his 2 goals by Chanhassen. The Minnesotans gotten back in this quickly here in the first period, but Utopic Unicorns off the open net wearing actual skates will peg the post and get it in with 1 second left. 4-2 is your score. Alfan, the cool-headed leader, says it's fine. He's known for being cool-headed. But yeah, they've got plenty. He's right. They've got plenty of time here. They've made some good shots, and they've stayed with this Utopic Unicorn team pretty well, even though they were down. It was looking like an early blowout. And now trying to get another one there. But they will at least hold this in. And the battle is won by UU, at least for the moment. Now everybody turning the puck behind everybody as far as the direction in which they're turned. So as they rotate, so does the puck. Now back at center ice yet again. And Chanhassen trying to add to his total. But stolen, UU. They're going to shove this through. And Great Wall of St. Paul will clear it out. Strategy?
It's good to make some adjustments from time to time.
Yeah, and I think that's what the Minnesotans have done here. As they've They're looking to have a little spring in their step more so than they did in the first period, and there's one that goes across the crease, but not quite in. So hold on at the point. This one coming through, and a big save made by legendary Trev. As both goalies being tested here in this second period. Dumped in. Minnesota zone. Oh, this one rattling high and wide and bouncing. And oh, that could be dangerous right there. Oh, just missing the goal by a fraction of whatever measurement you want to use. And now going back the other way, chance for the Minnesotans. Another big save by legendary Trev, who shuts down the angle. And finally the shot. And oh, the hammer again off the post. And the puck still has not recovered from that. Up and spinning. We'll see BG trying to look for Dalfan there. It will be wearing actual skates, though. Looking on the long pass to Splash. But here's BG on the interception. And he will move this into the Utopic Unicorn zone. Under 2 minutes left in the second period. A 4-2 game. Started out with a lot of momentum for the Utopic Unicorns, but the Minnesotans gathering things back up and looking a lot more solid here in the second period. So this sets up a very interesting third, no doubt. We often say the third period many times is the most important period of a hockey game. Well, first they're going to have to clear it out of their zone. They do, wearing actual skates, getting to this for Utopic Unicorns. And look for the long pass to Omaha. Finds him. And quickly broken up now. The board's being used here. Legendary Trev's going to come out big to clear this one away. 45 seconds left. Second period. Puck in contention behind the net. And oh, good stuff there as Dalfa just keeping it up on top of the boards to move it around. A high degree of difficulty there. It's almost like in the All-Star game where they're just they've got it on the blade and they're just waving it around in the air. 10 seconds. Will the Utopic Unicorns have time here? No, it may be a chance for the Minnesotans, though. As it's fed across, that's going to do it. We'll take it to the third with that same score, 4-2. But a fun game. So we'll see. Great Wall of St. Paul is he's taking a lot of the. I'm sorry for failing y'all. He says it's not you, man. Seen some saves made. I know how it is because I played goal for so many years. You tend to take full responsibility for goals and even full team losses, but you win and lose as a team. And there's a shot off of this, things like that. The shots don't go your way. Things tend to happen. You can't blame yourself as a goalie for how your team plays as a team. Now, that's just. But, you're conscious. I know how it is, man. But Dalfan will get one through. Chan has it on the assist. And 4-3 is the score now. So Don't hang your head just yet there, Great Wall of St. Paul, because this one is not done. Interesting.
Yes, were we expecting this?
I never know what to expect, Aila, on Friday Night Hockey, and here's a chance. Oh, and off the post! Another close call. Oh, tough ones here. My texture's wrong or you're blind, ref. And they've got another chance. 2-on-1 break. The shot, the score. Chanhassen with the hat trick has tied things up with 3:19 left in the third. And there you have it. The Minnesotans staging a comeback here against a very solid Utopic Unicorn team. So this next goal, very important. Which team will be the one who comes away with that goal? That is why we watch. Well, that's one of the reasons we watch, presumably. And the Minnesotans are looking very good here in this third period, though, as they have gotten a couple of good goals and a couple of probably about 50-50, almost. Maybe it goes in, maybe it doesn't. And this one, trying to get it through the screen and blocked. And Trev there to come out and make the stop as he saw them going to the slot with that, broke up the pass. And so now the Minnesotans being very careful with the puck, but a long shot fired from the back of that will go. Like legendary Trev did get a piece of that. And he's fighting hard back there for the Unicorns. So here's BG, Nova Star. Close on his heels. We'll dump this back in. Legendary Trev with it now. And he's coming out big. Oh, that could be dangerous. And it is! Dalfan will take advantage and make it 5-4 with his second goal of the game. Oh. Wow.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Trev said his mind got confused. Yeah, I know that feeling too. The BG! The big score there. Dalfan with another assist. And all of a sudden, Minnesota, who was down for a lot of this game, has a 2-goal lead right here at the end. And the end of the game is where it counts. You know what, Aila? We said the third period was going to be important, didn't we? We did say that. And so again, our hockey knowledge coming into play and our voluminous knowledge of the meta coming to the forefront. We ain't wrong. 33 seconds now. Utopic Unicorns still have time, but they're going to have to do it quickly. And Minnesota, who has been playing a very good possession game here with the puck in the third period, they just continue to do that. And the good thing about that sort of play is that it keeps the puck away from your opponents, so they're not able to get their shots off. Finally with a chance. Nice moves there. 4 seconds, shot wide, and that's going to do it. So a big comeback for the Minnesotans as they take a 6-4 victory in another really good game over the Utopic Unicorns. And big win, says Great Wall of St. Paul, and it is indeed. How about that?
Once again, good work.
Yeah, so our next game coming up in a bit. But in the meantime, do not go away because we're going to, I think, let the hockey bots loose. Yes, there are 2 more games left on the schedule. I think the next one is scheduled for the top of the hour. Yes, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. But in the meantime, you're going to see the hockey bots come out and play, I suspect. Yes, Patrick Sharp is here. And he is all alone. And he is not moving. So, oh, there he goes. Okay. So, yes, DVD with the big work on the hockey bots. We're going to have a full exhibition coming up pretty soon. He said Dr. Jerkbergs had been working on his hockey bots too. So we're going to have another one of those 3v3 games. I like that Patrick Sharp talks now too. So just watch and be hypnotized by the power of the bots. Aila and I are going to take a break from talking and just enjoy the magic. I love they almost had a score and then time ran out. That's great. Yeah, the hockey bot's a work in progress. But I mean, this is a hard enough game to play for human beings. The fact that they are able to do what they do is kind of amazing. But here in a few, our next game will be beginning as the Mighty Dicks will be taking the ice. Big Grand Beak's team. They will be playing Seuss is Loose. Dr. Seuss themed team. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing another bot match with a whole bunch of people. So. They've already gotten so much better than they were back when we did an exhibition match with them before. So there will be goals scored. No guarantee of what nets those goals will be scored on, but they will be goals scored. And now we're seeing real people starting to join the action as Seuss is Loose starting to bring people in, as are the Mighty Dicks. We'll warm up for their game, which starts in here in a couple of minutes, I believe. If the schedule is to be believed, it isn't always. Now this season we've actually got a real schedule. The league got so big. You know, it used to be before it was just who wants to play next. You guys want to play next? Okay, cool. All right, we'll play after you guys. Okay. And then as the league got larger, oh, Patrick Sharp almost. Oh! Oh, man. Good try there, Patrick Sharp. I enjoy that they have a witty banter too. That's good. And I also enjoy that he named one of the bots after the great Tretiak, one of my favorite goalies of all time. Sitting on top of this monitor is a Blackhawks puck that was signed by Tretiak. He was their goalie coach for many years during the Ed Belfour era. Oh, wow. Dial Lorax. As some of the newcasters called the Lorax. At any rate, I think the actual game we've got coming up next is going to be a good one. I'm not sure who. I mean, the Seuss is Loose guys have all adopted Dr. Seuss names, so I'm not sure who is whom as far as. But that is certainly a dial-like shot there. Oh, man. That was not a bot, by the way, making that shot. So a lot of fun with the hockey bots in our intermission. And now our final two games of the night. are about to be played. Zeus is Loose has got several players here. Not sure about the Mighty Dicks. Okay, we're going to wait for the warm-ups. So go ahead and give you the starting lineups for Zeus is Loose: Bippo no Bungus, Sam I Am, Dial Lorax, and Yertle the Turtle. And Dick Van Dyke will, of course, be leading the Mighty Dicks into battle. And we'll take the rest of this warm-up time. Wait for his team to show up. Get everybody together. So stay with us. Things are about to happen. I like it when things happen. Yeah. So hopefully the Mighty Dicks will have enough for a full team here. Unless they're going to bring two bots out. I think he did say that Patrick Sharp was probably going to be in the lineup. We are about to get underway. The Zeus is Loose has certainly brought depth here as far as their lineup is concerned, as well as a host of entertaining names. So yes, Patrick Sharp is out there. We're about 1 minute away from probably getting this thing going. We'll see. That is live esports. You just never know what's going to happen. But that's why in esports circles I'm known as the king of stall, because they just wave me on and say, this thing is not working. Please continue bullshitting until we get the game started. That's what we do. Don't forget that you can find us on Twitter at IBN Casting. And we hope that you do, because that is where we let people know what we've got going on, what's happening at the current time, and when we go live with these events such as this. Let's see. Don't forget that we are back on Twitch TV, which if you're watching this on Twitch TV, you probably know that, but if you're watching this later on YouTube, you might not. So we have got IBN2 and IBN1 for a double dose of our pimping. And definitely check us out. Spank the follow button at IBN Casting on YouTube, where we will have this game and many other games. All the things that we do here on the station. And so who did they end up bringing? Oh, he does have two bots. It is Dick Van Dijk, Vladislav Tretiak, and Patrick Sharp. Yertle the Turtle is going to take advantage of the empty net to shoot and score to make it 1-0. And so, yes, DVD is bringing a bot team out to play. It could be a long night for the Mighty Dicks. Yeah, this is a lot different from Hitbox. But we just missed Bippo Nobunga's scoring a second one. Maybe the first of many. Here's another one. If you missed that one, here's one for you. 3-0. And we're seeing Vladislav Tretiak confused on which position he should take here for MD. As Bern Wernham, not a bot, the Canadian superstar, he is out there. So they do have a full 4 now, so that should help them. But they're going to need a goalie. Nargaluhu. Well, shoot and score. 4-0 your score if you are into keeping score. It turns out that many people are. So Tretiak will leave now. And is going to be Patrick Shark, DVD, and there's Bern Wernham coming back. Yes, okay. And not a bot for MD. Okay. That will help a lot. Okay. So, yes, having MD not a bot in the net will definitely help their chances here. And now the Seuss's Loose players all doing their own best Patrick Sharp imitation. I've got the puck, they say. And currently, nobody has the puck. It will be Yertle the Turtle coming away with it, and a possible chance here. He's going to leave it at the point, take it back, and fire it back in. Will be cleared away. But the pressure's still coming. Oh, and that one shot towards the camera as it is sent out of the vicinity. And a good play to do so there. So the 2 human players, or 3 I believe it is now for MD. We'll try to get something going here. 2:20 left in the first period. And yeah, this is kind of a fun game for the night, I suppose, as the Dicks already down 5-4. But now they're starting to shore up their numbers a little bit. Lands it on the stick, waits, fires. Bippo Nobungas with the hat trick. And plenty of time to set that one up. He had it on the stick. He could have shot it a couple of seconds earlier. He waits, settles it down. Having the time to do so, he took advantage of having the time to do so. And scores his 3rd of the game. Now this one, broken up. Mighty Dicks trying to push it out of their zone, but cannot. It is Nargaluhu. Trying to set up a teammate in front, but that one bouncing just over the stick, and now Bippo Nobungas will take it at the point. He's got room, maybe? No, the Mighty Dicks quickly closing down. Triple team shuts him away from the puck, and Bern Wernham now will go ahead and launch one in. He scores! And the Mighty Dicks are on the board. We still got this, says Patrick Sharp. Very optimistic bot. You have to give him credit for that. And a Big play there as Biponobungus is just waiting on the doorstep. But that one sent away. So we wind down the first period, and oh, that was on its way, I thought, but it will be a chance possibly to push this in the other direction. Burn Wernham now shooting, scoring again! As Nargaluhu back there in the net. Might have been texting Bay or something, I don't know. But the empty netter here, Biponobungus. We'll make it 6-2. So a high-scoring, high-flying game. We still got this, says Patrick Sharp. And with the first period on the wane, it is looking very good for Seuss's Loose here. But there's a chance. Oh, it's swept off the line, though, right before time runs out. Oh, Bird Wernham expressing some displeasure at that. But was it over when the Russians bombed dank memes? Oh, good. Somebody does pay attention to these casts. I love that. That was the best thing about that list of stuff they wanted changed in the game. It's like, oh, wow, you actually listen to the cast. That's good. So, I don't even know where to begin here. Aila.
Yes, hello.
Strategy?
They are going to have to score goals here.
I think that is the key, yes. Certainly the Mighty Dicks would like to get some points on the board here in the second period now that they've gotten their lineup sorted out. But Seuss's Loose, oh, it looked like a couple of guys were going for that. Yertle the Turtle disappearing. And now the Fud Ruddlers will take his place. This shot just wide. And DVD on the other side, in the near side, taking a crack at it himself. And waiting for this in front and pushed aside. This could be a chance on the breakaway. 2-0, Sam I Am with it. Biponobungus in front of him. And they've got room, but what a stop! Wow! What a play there. Oh, that looked like a sure thing. But it was not to be. So that'll stop the bleeding a little bit at the very least. It's a confidence builder. They've got about 4 goals they've got to take back here to even things up here in the second period. And a beautifully done threads it through, and Biponobungus will get the rebound off of that. 5th goal of the game, 7-2. Wow.
Oh my.
Yeah. My responses are a little delayed too, because we're witnessing something. Not sure quite what it is, but we are witnessing it. Oh, but Yertle the Turtle, what a shot there off the feet from Biponobungus. And wow, just a tough angle. He finds the upper left-hand side of the net. Very well played. 8-2 now. And going for another. Off the pass from Yertle the Turtle. Sitting there in the crease waiting. And finishing it off. 9-2. And looking for another. This one will go wide. As it looks like the Mighty Dicks were starting to pull things together. Enough to challenge a bit here. But a sudden burst of activity from Seuss's Loose has given them a 7-goal lead. As we near about a minute and a half left in this period. We head towards the most important period of the game. And now behind the net, battle for it. Comes away. This will be Sam I Am taking it in the neutral zone and carrying it to his own. Okay. Oh, that is what we call pulling a Claude. I'm going to take it to my own net and scare everybody, and at the last minute, pull it away. I think we'll see Claude in the last game of the night tonight. So he's on the puck benders, if I'm not mistaken. I'm still learning who is where. And then LHL started this week too, and so really don't know who is where there. But nice save by Not a Bot. But you're the turtle there on the follow-up. Vippo Nobungus found him in the slot. There's not much you can do about that. Goaltending-wise. And so double digits for Seuss is Loose. And looking to add to it, here he is! Yertle the Turtle. Named after the Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Make it 11-2, 12-2. 7 goals for Vippo Nobungus. So a tough night for the Dicks. Here's Yertle the Turtle pushing another one through. His 5th of the game. 13-2 is your score. 18 seconds left in the second period. Patrick Sharp says, we still got this. Because to the bots, it's all just math and numbers anyway. What's the difference between 1 goal and 11 goals, right? Strategy?
The next few minutes are going to be crucial.
Absolutely, Aila. Yeah, we should. You can just cast these with the bots, yes. We'll all just bear witness. Then I can just watch the stream and drink malt liquor and listen to you call the game. But we still have a period left here, and the Mighty Dicks, can they mount a comeback? Can they score 11 goals? Can Patrick Sharp, will this be his breakthrough game as a bot? Or just as a player? He was a bot all along. Well, you know what I mean. And shadowed, cleared through. Burn Wernham will take care of business. Shooting and scoring. The blinding speed of the Canadian superstar, able to get past 3 guys that were trying to put a stick in the face. That was all Burn Wernham. And oh, this one swept off the line. My goodness.
Look out.
Yep. And we'll be... Yeah, Claude's asking if the Left 4 Dead guys have showed up. I've yet to see them, but it's still early. We still have 3:47 left in this one. And the Mighty Dicks still have 10 goals to make up to try to tie this thing up and push it to overtime. Can they do it? Oh, Nargaloo! We'll make it 14-3. How about that?
Getting it done.
Yes, Aila might be drunk. We might all be a little drunk here, but yeah, it's Friday night. What better way to spend your Friday night than to sit here and consume alcohol and watch Friday Night Hockey on the Independent Broadcast Network? I promised it would be entertaining. I didn't say it'd be close, but I said it would be entertaining. And I feel like I'm not wrong on that. Of course I'm not wrong. What am I saying? My God. Okay, so 2:45 left here in the third period. Nargaluhu will play this one, his own zone, for Seuss is Loose, who have pretty much abandoned the goal position, as have the Mighty Dicks. Sam I Am will fire it into an empty net. 15-3 is your score. So, yeah, mercy rule not in effect. And the Mighty Dicks, a proud franchise with a long history. Now they're just shooting it on their own net. Okay. And this is a team that has been there from the beginning of HQML. So as it's just like Independence Day. They will not go quietly into the night. They will fight on. But Sam I Am, this second of the game, will make it 16-3. So now all they have to do is score. If my math is correct, Aila, it's 13 goals. Oh, but Burn Burnham. He got a little help there, but yeah, we'll say Burn Burnham, who has been the goal scorer of the night for Mighty Dicks. That's 4. That wasn't me, says Nargaluhu, but whoever it was, it still counts. In the box score at the end of the season, in the stats that are kept, the meticulous stat keeping that is done for HQML, history will record that on this night, Burn Burnham scored 4 goals in a valiant effort against Seuss is Loose. It'll also record, doing the old I'm disappearing while I shoot thing. Okay, that's great. But Nargaluhu will get credit for that one. 3 goals for him, 17 goals. Make it 18. Sam I Am. You get a hat trick, you get a hat trick, everybody gets a hat trick. It's one of those Oprah games for this Seuss is Loose team. 46 seconds now. Are they going to add to it here? A good chance for the Mighty Dicks, too, with an empty net, and everybody's just kind of swarming the puck. Everybody's playing Patrick Sharp style right now. So, big collision. Somebody get the puck. And finally they do, and this will clear it away. So, mercifully, there are only 20 seconds left in this game. 18-4. Seuss is Loose. I think it's safe to say we'll probably come away with a victory here. Nice stop there by Yertle the Turtle. Burn Burnham had it lined up. But yeah, that'll do it. Highest scoring game of the season. Sam I Am will add to the total. Do you believe in miracles? So there you have it. 19-4 is the final result of that game, as the Mighty Dicks will take an L here. Seuss is Loose gets the W, and we have one more game on the schedule. A lot of that will depend on whether team left for dead. Thank you, Sam I Am. It was fun. We make the best of it. You know, some games, it bees like that sometimes, as I think the great Neil deGrasse Tyson once said that. So, yeah, but it was a tough night for the Mighty Dicks. But you know what? They showed up, and they skated to the final whistle, and really, that's all you can ask for. Some pride in your game. So we've still got one more, maybe, possibly. Shit, who knows? We'll play some music for you and figure it out. not going to 3v1 them. All right. So could that be the note that we end tonight upon, with our millions of viewers awaiting? That's about par for the course, isn't it, fam? But what a night of hockey it already has been. If that is the last game of the night, and indeed it may very well be, we saw the full spectrum tonight of what the HQML is all about. We've seen the bots play. We've seen some pretty close games. We saw some not so close games, but still just a wide variety, I think. And we are variety streamers, as I believe that's the terminology that the hip Twitch kids use now. But yeah, they've got 23 seconds left to do it. We have yet to hear from Left 4 Dead. It could be possible that they have been. Wait for it. Left 4 Dead. No, I'm not going to play. Okay, so it looks like the Puck Benders will get the automatic win off the forfeit. So yes, we truly have seen the full spectrum. It's not an HQML night until there's at least one forfeit, I suppose. So it ends our night a little earlier, and that is fine. Aila and I will find stuff to do, but we will be back next Friday with more Friday Night Hockey as the season continues. This was week 2, so again, if my math is correct, I believe this will be week 3 coming up. And don't forget, every Tuesday night, LHL on DGL on the Digital Gaming League, DGL Twitch channel. And more stuff coming on the IBN1 and IBN2, the Deuce. Yeah, you're right. We can't forget the Deuce. There is always something interesting happening on the Deuce. And we kind of let that one go, but we still have control of it. But just like Valve, L4D fails to show up. Thank you, Mephi. Of course, the star goaltender from Blood Dragon here in the chat. But yeah, lots of cool things in the works for both these channels, IBN1 and IBN2. And we're, again, just very stoked to be back on Twitch TV. We thank the folks at Twitch for making it possible once again. And we thank you for showing up. Look at all these people, and then we have to leave it on the note we are leaving it at. But that is fine, though. That is the way she goes. But yeah, if you see the stuff scrolling at the bottom of the screen there, that gives you a little bit of idea of how to find us. But I will go ahead and repeat those. We will be uploading this tonight to YouTube, so you'll be able to see it on the IBN Casting YouTube. YouTube.com/C/IBN Casting. But if you can't remember all that, just type in IBN Casting when you go to YouTube. And of course, follow us on Twitter, IBN Casting. And I'm on Twitter too, Winners with the One. And Aila is too, IBN Aila. She has over 150 followers. Her fandom grows. And also, she's got another album coming out. This one, a piano album. That's coming in the next few weeks, I believe. And of course, the IBN Free Music Library, where you heard all the music from tonight, was all from the IBN Free Music Library. It is free. It is copyright free too, so that is one reason we use it, so that the bots at YouTube, which aren't quite as benevolent as the ones you have seen tonight, they don't mind those, whereas they mind the other ones. Oh, okay. All right. Well, so Patrick Sharp is now playing as the entire... Okay, we're not done yet. The bots have taken over in Left 4 Dead. And if you ever played Left 4 Dead with bots, I'm sure they'll be just as effective. Giraffe Killer shoots and scores. Oh, and they have gotten a lot to say in the chat when you get them all together like this. Okay, so thank you, DVD, for giving us zombie Left 4 Dead players with the bots. It will still go in the books as a win for the Puckbenders. There. A little bit of razzle-dazzle here, but we'll fling that way over the net. Now Giraffe Killer off the back. Oh, that's just beautifully done, Claude Giroux. Nice setup, nice finish. All the bots are like RIP team. Or RIP, as the kids say. So, yes, the entertainment value of the evening is still very high. Interesting.
I would have to agree.
So what should the bots... They're down by 5, Aila. Strategy?
Sometimes you have to just let the game come to you.
I believe that is very much the ethos of the hockey bots, yes. So just spin around in circles endlessly until the game comes to you. As they're all like sliding along the ice over there. I don't know. Claude's like, we need a goalie. I'm glad somebody's still taking this seriously, yes. Yeah, so, oh, you mean for the bots? Yeah, well, one of the, I did see one of the bots set position as G. And they all agree that it is a good period. We'll go to the second. 6-1. This one pretty much an exhibition, as yeah, in the standings it'll come up as a forfeit win for the Puckbenders. But for the entertainment of the folks at home watching, They've been resurrected as bots. It's Left 4 Dead team. And yeah, I think the one's supposed to be playing goal, but he's kind of standing behind the goals. So. Positioning being a key factor. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, my Claude sneaks it past him. Wow.
This is something else.
7-1 is your score, and now here's Giraffe Killer. Take control of the puck. Slides it through the crease. Picked up on the other side. Now the bot's racing in. And Claude will just go for the easy tap. 4 goals for Claude Giroux tonight. He's padding his stats. And so, yeah, this kind of looks like when the North American players were just starting to get in the game. It's like and trying to play at the Russian level. I would say the humans are kind of like the Russians in this analogy, and the bots are like North America. But North America has risen to fantastic heights just in a year and a half. So I expect no less from the hockey bots. Yeah, that's a good play there. That is a good play. He gets it away. Oh, this has got a chance. Oh, yeah. They will pursue it down, though. And now all 3 of the bots just kind of chasing it. Yes, this very much looks like early hockey question mark. the early Friday night hockeys we did where, yeah, I mean, people were unfamiliar with the game. But, yeah, the bots are still in the learning stage. So this is the first time we've really seen them in competition against actual, presumably human players. And I'm not Stamkos. We'll shoot and score. He has 4. And so the bots, just even a goal here would be a moral victory. I thought they had it for a second there. But just wide. Nice pass. It goes like 2 feet. That's great. And that one rattling off the post as it sails through the crease and out. This one long coming in, and that bounces off. He's going to go ahead and waiting for a very sporting play there. Yeah, Claude, giving him a chance. They remember what it's like to start out in this game. So. Oh, man. Ay. Okay. So, a shorthanded puck bender team now getting swarmed upon by the bots as they all tend to go for the puck. They're trained to. You get the stick handling and stuff down, then start worrying about like position play and stuff like that. But they're looking good here. Now they will all go at Claude. Leaves I'm not Stamkos open for it. 45 seconds left, second period. Collision. Now they're all going after him. Again. And now he'll try to move it through, and he does. And then loses it, and then gets it back. Maybe. It's right next to you, dude. I'm like somebody in a horror movie. You know, oh, don't go in there, girlfriend. That puck's right next to you. 9 seconds. And back skating here. I'll just go ahead and run out the clock. 9-1, your score. Well, because score is very important. Yes. It seems like it was a good period. Yes. The bots do agree. So they get their time to shine here in the most important period of the game. Can they score a goal against this veteran puck bender team? This is the biggest challenge yet for the hockey bots. A Herculean task. Can they overcome through struggle and find a way to victory? Pushing it back further into their own end now and up against the wall. They will collide with the wall and lose the puck. And a nice setup in front and an easy tap in. I'm Not Stamkos will get his 5th of the game. 10-1. And off the draw, usually the bots are pretty good off the draw because they'll just start pushing it straight through. Maybe says, to be fair, the bots have already scored more than Blood Dragon ever did. Oh, no, it's close, man. It's close. Yes, the bots do kind of harken back to the early Blood Dragon days, though, yes. And, yeah, they've already, I mean, just in their development have come a great distance. And like we said, this is not an easy game to play. There's Stamkos, the 6th goal. It is very difficult. Remember, these guys are looking at it from the first-person perspective. So it is, you're out there on the ice. You know, things are crazy. And so these guys that make it look easy, it's actually a lot more difficult than it looks from high atop the rink here of the Royal Cheese Arena. We're up here in the booth watching as, again, 3 players going for it and a chance. Patrick Sharp on the move. Oh, and this one's going to be pushed past the net. And they're doing the Hanson brothers thing. They're just all 3 just kind of in a line here. Oh, they're putting on the foil, coach. 2.5 minutes left on the clock for them to try and get a goal out of this thing. Will they be able to do so? Playing good defense there. Oh, yep. Well, they did score a goal. There it is. The bots have scored. The bots have scored. They scored for the other team, but fuck it. They scored. What a play.
Wow.
Is that sarcasm? Come on. There it is. Patrick Sharp. A real goal for sure for realsies. And so 12-2 is your score. Oh. As they say in tribes, in defeat we learn. And the bots are learning. And we're learning too, I guess. I'm not sure what we've learned here tonight, Aila, but we've learned something. It may take a while to process, but I feel like there are lessons to be drawn from all of this. But it is fun to watch the development of the bots, watch how they improve. I'm interested to see what Dr. Jerkberg's bots look like now. I know he's been doing some work on his, and so there is coming up very soon an exhibition game. It'll be one of these halftime affairs, sort of like tonight, but we'll have a 3v3 with the DVD bots versus the Jerkberg's bots. So definitely you'll want to be keeping up with Friday Night Hockey just to see that. As now chaos on the ice, 45 seconds left, and from that chaos come the hockey bots. Here they go. He's trying to chop away at this, but he's got the angle. Oh, but cleared aside. And it's a big play by the puck benders. They want to be sure and preserve that lead as best they can. And now add to it. Yeah, they're just going to pour it on here. Now that there's 15 seconds left. 13-2 is your score. I'm not Stamkos with 7 goals. Comeback time, says Patrick Sharp. But alas, it is not to be, but a stellar performance nonetheless by the Hockey Bots against a good puck bender team. And so we just thought we were done, but we weren't. But now we are. So got some bonus entertainment there and a glimpse of the future, I think. Nick says he doesn't know where his guys were and he overslept. Overslept? Motherfucker, it's like 9 o'clock Central. Shit, I thought I was lazy. But hopefully we will see Left 4 Dead at a more lucid hour next week. Yeah, you just missed a bot game. But it will be on the YouTubes at IBN Casting. And yeah, hopefully we'll see the real Left 4 Dead showing up next time around. And hopefully we'll see you guys showing up next time around as we do this every week, and lots more coming. Again, we want to thank everybody who watches this stuff, who participates in this stuff, and thanks to Cryptic Sea for making such a fun game that has brought so many people together for laughter and hilarity here on Friday night. And of course, we appreciate our millions of viewers around the world, whether you're watching this live here on Twitch TV or you're watching it later on YouTube. It was historical. It was a historical evening of hockey ? And we never promise anything but history. And again, done. Drops mic. Delivered. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
It is, Aila, and thank you for co-casting with me. And we'll be telling people more about the new album and some of and Space Neats, of course. Space Neats, The Unwanted, starring Aila and myself, coming very soon. You can see the trailer on IBN Casting, and we're working on that. Yeah, if the newer goalie bot was in, they definitely would have. Yeah, the new goalie bot. I saw a preview of it, and he looks pretty good. He actually plays the position pretty well. But I don't know. It's such a pinpoint style of the goaltending, so you have to make sure you're not making as many mistakes close in with the puck, and yeah, the goalie bot definitely does that. So we're looking forward to seeing that as well. So lots to look forward to, and I, for one, am very excited. Hope you are too. Definitely follow us here on this channel, and IBN too if you want, and on the YouTube if you want. And again, thank you for joining us, everybody. We will see you next time on Friday Night Hockey. From myself, Winners of the One, and from Aila and our whole crew, thank you. Good night.
Night.